The University of Oklahoma will be honoring one of its greatest coaches this Saturday, today on Sooner Born. All right, Bob Stoops, the winningest coach in OU football history, will be celebrated on Owen Field as Oklahoma hosts Alabama Crimson Tide this Saturday. He's the final coach to be honored during a home game this season. Bud Wilkinson and Barry Switzer were honored earlier this year. Bob Stoops took the reins of the program at a very crazy time in Norman. Following Switzer's resignation a decade earlier, the Oklahoma program experienced a decade of darkness, looking nothing like the Sooners of old. For 10 years, from 1989 to 1998, OU went through 3 head coaches that failed to get close to that level that the program was accustomed to and throughout its history up to that point. You know what I'm saying? All that changed when Stoops was hired. Beginning in 1999, he brought the program back to its former glory, going undefeated and winning national championship in 2000 in just his second year on the job. For his 18-year coaching career, the Sooners were typically in the title hunt, as Stoops coached in 3 more national title games. Fortunately, we lost those, but hey, they went, they tried, they, came up a little short, especially in that Florida game. We all know, they got pretty much trounced in the USC game, and they almost pulled out the LSU one. But anyway, he got 1 out of the 4 he went to. But OU did win 10 Big 12 championships during that time, dominating the conference with Stoops at the helm. He produced 2 Heisman Trophy winners in Jason White and Sam Bradford, coached 2 more who later on won the Heisman. We all know Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray. Shout out to them. From 1999 to 2016, Stoops amassed more wins than any other coach in the history of the program. His time in Norman was marked by a number of big wins and a rebirth of one of college football's blue blood programs. The legendary head coach decided to retire in the summer of 2017, passing the baton to Lincoln Riley, his offensive coordinator for the 2 previous seasons. He would dabble in tequila sales, college football studio analysis, and coaching the XFL over the next few years. But when Riley decided to head west to Southern California, he went out there to USC in 2021. The athletic director, Joe Castiglione, who hired Stoops way back in the winter of 1998, turned to Stoops again as the Sooners suddenly needed an intern head coach for the 2021 Alamo Bowl. And he did step in, In addition to taking over as the coach, he led OU to a bowl game victory over Oregon. Stoops was a calming force at the time of great uncertainty. Riley's move was a shot across the college football landscape, and Stoops was once again steady and force for Oklahoma. He passed the torch to Oklahoma's current coach, Brent Venables, after the win over Oregon, and has returned to coaching in XFL, the UFL over the past couple of seasons, with the Arlington Renegades winning the championship in 2023. He stayed very involved with OU over the years since he retired, and his son, Drake Stoops, enjoyed a long, productive career as a Sooner. Now, Bob Stoops will be honored for his accomplishments and Oklahoma's winningest head coach. It's been a rocky season for the Sooners. We all know this. And the best way to honor Coach Stoops would be an upset win at home on Saturday. After all, he went 3-0 against Alabama and would love to see OU earn bowl eligibility on national TV on the same night he'll be celebrated on Owen Field. Now, I must say, those were the good old days. That's what we refer to it now. The good old days with old Bob. They called him Big Game Bob, Some people didn't like that on sports media, whatever. But, man, it would be great to pull off a victory for the program, to get bowl eligible. And on a day that we're honoring Bob Stoops, that would be nice to see. But anyway, hey, everybody show up and show out and get loud when they introduce Bob Stoops on the field Saturday. I know y'all will. But anyway, thanks for listening. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know the Kevin Sperry thing is out there. Debating on if I even want to talk about that or not. But it's out there. We all know Kevin Sperry decommitted. And he went to Florida State. So good luck to him. Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe button. Thank you for listening. Boomer Sooner.